Hello you crazy ass dancers and welcome to another bachata analysis. If you wanna watch first the full dance video, click the card, let's go! First thing I saw, it's about the positioning of the hand. Your right hand should be also on the shoulder blade of your follower, just like your left hand is. Having the hands on the shoulder blade of your follower, especially when you're a little bit more apart, is gonna ensure a really good connection. Add a little bit of tension in the shoulder blades and your lead is gonna be so much better. The second thing that I saw is that you're moving your body a little bit uncoordinated. You need to use the upper body, the abs, the lower body with the hips and the legs, coordinate them. Watch this again and I will also emphasize something about the feet. Your follower follows your flow and you can see it's a little bit like that. Now it's like this. As I was saying about the feet, really important. You must use the ankles active.
And you have your ankle relaxed, you will have a point in which your ankle blocks itself naturally. But whenever we're talking about rolling the foot on the ground, we are not talking about this case. Now do the same thing, lift your foot off the ground and now push your ankle down and pull it up. Push it, pull it. Now you're using the muscles and you want that when you're dancing.
Pretty please subscribe to the channel. A pro tip here, in ballet, whenever you're training for balance and for pirouettes, you are staying on one leg, you put all the boxes like this, the head, the chest, the abs, the hips, etc. and you stay on one leg. Your ankle is responsible for the balance. You don't go like this, no. This is the best tip I can give you in this video, especially followers. Train your ankle a lot and you will see amazing results in terms of balance, proprioception, agility, and flow. Next. The next thing that I saw, it's a little bit about the body positioning. Your head is a little bit tilted forward. Your upper body, it's a little bit forward, which should be, we have that intention, your hips, but your legs have really exaggerated angles. Let's go first for the head. I have a straight spine, I don't have the natural S, so my head tends to stay like this. I need to correct it a little bit and I always need to go chin up and retract it a little bit. This is also one of the things that unbalanced me when I was doing spins. Your body, it has that small intention forward, but I would push it even more forward and balance myself with the hips back. I always talk about that natural click. You drop and you hold yourself naturally and you find that click. The knees are a little bit too forward. Your tibia, this part of your leg, it's a little bit too back and you have like a really exaggerated ankle for the ankles as well as your partner. But I think it's because you have a lot of distance between yourself for sensual stuff. I can see a lot of space here, but you also try to connect the knees. Usually when you connect to the knees, the distance is a lot smaller. Usually when you have the knees like this, your elbow, it's more towards to the followers. It's not in the middle. It's more like this. She's here, not here. Because I have that natural click, I grab the knees. You are way too far apart to be doing this. That's why you are forcing a little bit her and yourself to have really bad ankles for really bad angles for your feet and your ankle. Let's say this is your hip and then you have something like this.
Go down, do the counter position, and if you look down, you should see your shoelaces. If you're here, you definitely can't see them.
It's a much better natural angle. Learn the basic positions for when you are far, when you are closer, when you are embraced, when you're in really close sensual position, shadow position, etc, etc. For this move, you should use a lot more the body. You went up, so you used, let's say, this part, which is good, but now see that over here, you're just gonna go block and you're gonna use the hips. Learn to isolate here because you go from the shoulder line and then you're using the rib cage. You see, even my speaking changes because there is tension and I am controlling the muscles. That's really important. A lot of dancers overlook the midsection of the body in all the waves and all the isolations. For this move, this big head roll, this big around the world, I would recommend counterbalance from the body. Don't raise your shoulders, don't lead from the hands. Boom. Of course, your hands can adapt, but it's not the ones leading, it's the body. Boom, boom, boom. For your follower, with practice, of course. So here, squeeze the glutes, because another pro tip from ballet, squeeze the glutes, both of you, whenever you're doing this kind of stuff, because it will protect the lumbar part and you will be able to dip a lot more from the upper body. In social, whenever there's a dip, I underline this, use the glutes, boom, and you can dip as much as you want from the upper body. And also I can use the head a lot easier, not going from the lumbar part. You can even hear that I am straining and I cannot go with the head down because I have so much pressure on my spine. So pro tip, glutes, tensed up, and all the dips will be a lot better. That's why also her head is not going as it should, like in a complete motion. You can see here that she stopped because look at her curvature. No. Another important thing, just watch now all the taps. Boom. They are a little bit relaxed, they are not being actively done. Again, with the feet and the ankles. The taps in bachata are so important because they give you a certain cadence, meaning you can follow the rhythm better. Whenever you rush a tap, your moves will be rushed. You are not allowing yourself the time to think, to breathe, to prepare the moves. It's always, I'm going, It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For this combination, number one, whenever you're leading turns, try to decide if you're going to use a triple step or a tap. I can see there is pavement on the ground and it's really hard to pivot, but whenever you're doing this kind of moves, your steps need to be equal. If you're doing like a triple step, it needs to be pa pa pa, not pa pa pa. There's a big difference in cadence. It should be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Boom, boom, 2, 2, 2. For this move, you should be a little bit closer to her. You are way apart. You should be somewhere around, let's say here. So your entire left side should be closer. So the girl is here and I can do that hairbrush rather easy. Going into slow motion. You are throwing the hand, so here, boom, and you let go. This is where you let go of the hand. That's because you are way too far apart. Coming closer to her, your hand would be around here, your elbow, of course, to her side around here, and you would be able to do a complete hairbrush. Also, shoulders down. Two other things, watch the hands. This, I call this T-Rex hands. Your hands also have a wrist, so you control the wrist just like you control the ankle. Also for the turn, you are going with the hands relaxed like this. Go here, you have enough space. And also check the feet for the turn. Your body facing that way, and this one is facing that way, your feet. This is gonna destroy your knees, your hips, and your ankles in years. Each time you are turning, you need to pivot. The ankle and the foot must be aligned with the hip direction and the hip direction with the body direction. Moving on. Again, watch the taps. You have two of them when you are jumping. Ha. Ha. That one was a better tap, the third one, because you're preparing the moves, but still you should do it actively each time. Again, you are leading only from the hands. You can see over here the extension. Watch how the hands with your feet go first and your body comes next. Each time you're doing, your body goes first. Boom! That's where the intention comes from. Watch her body. You see how she goes with her entire body? She does a big step, which should be smaller, but she does it a little bit better. Not perfect, but much better. You are dancing a little bit with your elbows here. As a man, I recommend shoulders down. You are squeezing them a little bit down, and now the pointy part, the apex of the shoulder blade goes a little bit inside. So down, inside, and your elbows should be here, not here. For the shimmy shoulders, don't relax the hand, don't relax your right hand. Boom, 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 do. It comes again from here and having the shoulders down and moving them. Warm-up exercises help a lot. The Madrid is not bad, but you're also leading it from the hand. Lead it more from the body. Your elbows never go behind your body line, so not here. It's always a little bit in front. You need to learn how to lead from the body. Boom, 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 already talked about it. Here as well, lead from the body, not from the hands. I can see the hand moving here. Boom, boom. You see your elbow is all the way back here. When you want to do this move, you go from the body and your hand extends a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna roll back and watch this until the end. So from here, watch it. That small, I don't know in which direction I'm going. It happens. She adapted to you, it's really okay. Everybody makes mistakes, it doesn't matter in social, just have fun. I saw her smiling a lot, so I think you're a soft leader and you made for some interesting moments, which she enjoyed. That's the most important thing. But going back, boom, 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 boom. You missed a tap. You either do a triple step, right, left, right, or you do a tap with the left foot. That's what got you off course. Now, boom, 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 boom. Either do a tap or a triple step. Here was better body leading, even if it's smaller, it's good. The hand, she lost it because you asked for it, but I recommend always in social to caress a little bit. I don't mean like whoosh, but at least have some connection here from the forearm because boom, I know I must give the hand other than, okay, always touch a little bit. Boom, two. Again, your right hand was down. Usually dance with it like this because it's gonna be much easier to request your follower's hand, but here you led a lot better from the body. So this is what I mean leading from the body. Boom, boom, boom. You push. You saw that small preparation you did over here. That ha. That comes from the body and it was well done. Do that with all the moves, even your basic step. Even here, because you went like that, it was easier to pull and you used the body. Advanced level move, your elbows are here towards your body. They should have been here. Boom, 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 boom. Of course, some other details, but if you do everything I already said, this move as well is gonna be so much better. Also, you need to be precise in your weight shift. You're a little bit stepping and then moving the weight, stepping and then moving the weight. You need to boom, boom, almost instantly. The same I would recommend for her. For example, in this step, she is misaligned like that and hips here, squeezing here, boom. Let's say this part is not that bad, but I would go more to the side. Maybe it's because of her elbow also being near the body, maybe because your elbow is close to the body. About the hips, she would need to move her hip over the foot. Even if you're going into sensual, the hip goes almost instantly with the foot. So it goes like bam, bam. It's not ta-a. Good footwork. It's okay. She did it a little bit better than you, but you will improve it really fast just coordinating the hands with the feet. So you pull, you stop, you push, you stop, you pull, you stop, you push, you stop. And you go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. One thing for the follower, really big steps here. It's a really big step. It messes up her knee a lot because her knee is more inside than her toes. Also, this might come from your leading because again, you have the elbows to the side and you are also doing really big steps. You see how badly angled are your joints? I'm just saying this to protect your joints in the future. You rushed a little bit there. Maybe do the tap as well. So, boom, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, for 5. No. I'm gonna count her steps. 2, 3, 4, 5. She did it better, okay? So hold your taps. Also over here again you're raising the elbow, which makes everything more difficult because watch this. Boom, I can pass my hand a lot. But here I need to raise the elbow. Boom. Correct that and it's gonna be awesome. A head roll comes. During the head roll, how I recommend doing it. Number 1, you must be a little bit closer and a little bit more to the side. She's here, you must be around here. You have your hand on her trapezius, here, side of the neck. And when you go into the head roll, you counter move from the body because you will need to have your elbow free while your shoulder is down. Here is gonna be really hard to get it up, but here you can see the change in angle. And her head comes, you just need to raise the elbow just slightly over her head. This is her head, you don't need to do this. Only you need to do this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, makes sense? Good microphone. Your elbow is so high, her head is here. Your elbow should be around here, shoulder down, etc, etc. For your follower, bend the knees, use the hips, and boom. From the body, not only from the neck. I know it's called a head roll, but it's not only this if you don't have a lot of flexibility. It's always also with the body. For the shadow position, and with this I will conclude. So important to be properly positioned. You must be in the correct shadow position. Your right side of the body must be on her middle. When you stay like this, almost in line, yeah, I can see the line on the floor. It messes up everything because you will go with either your shoulder or your pectoral muscle in her shoulder blade, and it's gonna force something like this rather than this. Look over here. So again, it's almost on the same line. You are way out. Your shoulder is around here, so your pectoral muscle is somewhere around here in her shoulder blade instead of being like over here. Boom. And your hand would go more inside and a little bit up. Don't lead from soft tissue like the belly. Always lead from something hard tissue, which if you put it here under the solar plex, you have the ribs, which helps. If you do this in shadow position, everything is gonna change for the better. Even here you see how you are using your elbow to adapt the lack of connection, and also the other one going back. If you stay like this, boom, boom, behind her, everything you do from the body, she's gonna do it because it's like a puzzle. Your body fits in her middle and whatever you do comes naturally. And I'm gonna finish the video with some things that both of you did really well. First of all, you had fun. I could see you smiling. She smiles a lot, so she had fun. She is better than you in terms of technique. She needs a few things to improve as well. And for you, Timothy, if you do everything I said, your level is gonna skyrocket in like 3 to 6 months. What you did really good was that you knew your counts, your timing, you stick to the music as best as you could. You had some musicality with the shoulder blades, with the feet, and also with the other moves that adapted a little bit to the instruments or to the voice, which is really nice. I can see that you have a really good, open personality, you were smiling, you were having fun, you didn't do really hard moves that were out of your control and out of your level. Some of them are more difficult, but I didn't saw you forcing the girl, and I couldn't see on her body reaction or on her face that you were too brutal. So really nice that you are a soft or a good leader. Focus a little bit on the body and your leads are gonna be so much better. And overall, protect your hips, knees, ankles, and your body. That being said, you crazy awesome bachateros, see you in the next analysis.